Te lo digo, miserable. Voy a verte sufrir. Tiembla porque llegó tu depredador. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 4 Episode 13. Infinite 100%. Is Deku going 100%? I don't know. Okay, last episode. Overhaul mixed his DNA with another of his minions, and then they were fighting Deku. Deku went 20%, and then he wanted to like kick him on the head, but no, the guy saw it coming, and then he dodged, and then he made the guy, the true serum person, like his power used it to sort of like convince Eri to come back to him, and then Eri was crying, and Deku is like, he doesn't care, he's gonna do what he can to save the little girl. And then you had Ryukyu and Uraraka and Su like busting at the end there. And Emilio was trying so hard to get her away from everything, but then that guy talked, and then she came back and all that. Oh, and then they captured Aizawa. What was his name? What was his power again? He sort of like used his hair or something to slow chronostasis. Yeah, that dude. He has Aizawa. So what's gonna happen? I don't know. Let's check it out. She has a Kai. Immediately after the start of the raid. Oh, okay. Oh, they got him. What? Life force? So he's already awake. This drug, man. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how long it's been since the raid started. I miss Bakugo and Todoroki and the others. And Evil Lizard, like. If you destroy him, do you? For some reason. That's not. Oh, is it him? There's something wrong with that scene. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something wrong with that scene. Plus Ultra! Yep. See? I knew it. Oh yeah, she did. Duplicating me so I would really. What? Huh? So you have the villains that want the girl. Yeah. Because they're heroes. That's what heroes do. What was that? Huh? He told you to investigate. He didn't tell you to use her. Rewind. He's gonna rewind it. Oh, please. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, this music. Please. Oh. Don't let go. Do not let go, Miss Oria. What the freak just happened? Should be Bousier? No more life force. He's smiling. Go beyond, man. Go beyond. Who the? It's probably her power, right? Yeah, you're so ugly. What the freak is that? Shut the hell up. Mm-hmm. Maybe she can fix le million. Oh my god, this is so cool. He was supposed to be in blue. Oh, yeah. Woo! You freaking frack. Mm-hmm. How is that following the boss's whatever? Oh, that's the other one. The one that has Aizawa? Exactly. Exactly. So he did do something to him. What the? My freaking. But that's not what happened. The future can be changed. What was that? What was that? Why am I burning? It is so hard sometimes, like to follow everything in like one episode, like in one viewing. Like they're so. Sometimes I wonder if I should be reacting to this in English, man. But I just love like the English, not the English, like the Japanese actors, like their voices. I love it so much. I'm so used to it, and I also love the English version. But I don't know. It's so hard to follow things along. So after I was done with this episode, I spent like at least 10 more minutes, like coming through the episode again, just to sort of read back all that I might have missed. Yo, this episode was freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome, man. When Kisaki explained what Eddie's power was, it needs to rewind. I'm like, oh my gosh, this could just fix like so many things. It could fix Le Million losing his powers. Like she could rewind it back to the way it was. And then as I was coming through this episode, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this thought came into my mind because we had the League of Villains that were trying to capture her. I guess they used compress to try to capture her. So I started thinking, what if the League of Villains got her and then they used her to fix All for One? Like that would be so bad. And then they could use her also to fix. Could they use her to fix All Might? Give All Might back his powers, even though it was transferred to Deku. I don't know, but I feel like there could be so many things that they could do with her powers. Like he could fix everything. And then when they showed this backstory of what his plan was, and is to use, I don't know how they used her quirk to take away powers. but then they can use it to rewind it to, I don't know. He used the word rewind when it came to restoring those quirks back. So he was like, he's gonna sell the one to take away the quirk to the villains, and then sell the one that is gonna restore the power to the heroes. And like that, he's gonna make a bunch of money and try to restore the Yakuza to the glory that he once used to have. Is Eri's quirk used for both of those things? I'm guessing yes. I just don't know how it works. And my thing is, he told his plan to the boss. The boss was not okay with it, like, at all. But he, like, attacked the boss, put him into some kind of sleep, and he's like, he's gonna restore him once this plan has come to fruition. And I'm like, even if you do that and your boss is awake, he's still not gonna like it. Like, he's still not gonna want to have anything to do with you. You use his granddaughter as a test subject, cutting her, like doing all kinds of things. What the heck was I about to say? Like destroying her and then assembling her again, like making her go through all that. And then you expect him to just be okay with it, like, for real? And then the mother abandoned the Eddie because apparently one day, like, she probably rewind the father back to nothingness, because that's also, she can do that. So because of that, the mother abandoned her, and now she was left. They said she was cursed, and she was left with the grandfather. And the grandfather is like, okay, that sometimes there are some rare instances where the child's power doesn't have anything to do with the parents, like, it's completely different, and that was her case. So because Chisaki is good at figuring out stuff, I guess, he told him, to try to figure out what her quirk is. When they showed that scene where, like, he was using this scalpel to cut her open and all that, I'm like, like, that girl has suffered so much. So when Chisaki was, like, when they were still underground, right, and then she was sort of like a pillar up there, and Chisaki was also, like, raising his pillar to try to catch her or something, and then Deku was also, like, trying to fly in to get to her, and then she sees Le Million's cape, and then she's like, okay, these people are not gonna give up on saving me, so I need to, like, have them save me. And then the way she held on to the red cape, and then she jumped into, like, Deku's arms, and I'm like, just hold on to him, and it's like it's like Le Million was still there, trying to save her and all that. So, okay, I'm gonna hold on to my hope that Le Million's gonna get his powers back, because I'm really not okay with it. And then they get him to this guy. No, before they even do that, after Deku grabbed her, like, he was like, okay, I'm not gonna let you have her and all that. And then he went 100%, shot up into the air with such a speed. And then he's like, okay, did I lose control? The fact that I lost control, that means that my bones should be, like, shattered, like, all that. But it wasn't, because of Eddie. So he's like, okay, now that I have Eddie, I can face Overhaul at 100% of my powers, and each time my body's, like, getting, destroyed, she's there to sort of rewind it back before that happens. So he was like, one for all, full cowling 100%, and then he turned into Super Saiyan Blue, and then he had blue streaks coming out of his eyes, just like dashing all over the place. I was so happy. And then Sora I told the others that he saw Deku die and Overhaul escape, and Uraraka is like, we gotta do something. And even though she was tired because that dude, like, took away their life forces, she's like, go beyond plus ultra. She, like, levitated this rock thing, and then, like, levitated every one of them up into the air. I think he sent Su after Le Million, right? We still don't know what Uraraka. Oikawa is Oikawa. Oh, that's Haikyuu. We still don't know where Aizawa. Yeah, we still don't know where Aizawa is. So yeah, they went up there to try to see, like, maybe try to help. All that, but nah, they didn't need help, man. Cause Deku and with Eddie, like those two, I think that's what made it possible for Deku to defeat. Is he actually defeated? It looks like he's defeated, right? I hope he's not gonna get up and start doing stuff. But like, that's what made it possible for Deku to defeat Overhaul. And then, like I said, I went back to come through the episode. So the scene with Toga and Twice in Compress, like, I'm like, wait, where did Compress come from? And it turned out that Copy made it twice. Copy made it twice. Twice made a copy of Compress and then used Compress powers to dig themselves through the underground and escape. And then that scene, I knew there was something wrong with that scene, man. Like when Deku came in, just telling Radaka, okay, we need help. I'm like, huh? There's no way that that's Deku. So I'm like, did Toga ever had Deku's blood anywhere sometime? And I'm trying to remember exactly when that was. I feel like, was it when the League of Villains were attacking the training camp? I feel like he was there, right? That maybe she had Deku's, like when she was fighting Uraraka and Sue at one point, and then Deku and the others came upon them. Is that where she got his blood from? I don't quite remember. But yeah, she used that to transform into Deku to send them down there. My point is, why did they send them down there? Oh, maybe they did that so that Deku and the others will have help in defeating Overhaul, and then they could like use their compressed power to steal Eddie away. I don't know. This episode was so awesome. So awesome. Is there something else? I wrote it down. You know how our heroes say go beyond plus ultra, and then Toga is like go entropy plus chaos. I'm like, oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. So cool. So cool. I love this episode. Loved it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday for my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 14. Yeah? And if you want to see the full length of this reaction, you can check it out on my Patreon. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye!